No? Driving to Convention Center to find game. Maybe there'll be 3 game. How many games do you think there'll be?
It is called E3, so probably 3.
3 game. Today at E3 we saw 3 game. What 3 games will we see? So we just got done playing our first game, V3, which was PlayStation Battle All-Stars. Me and Jake played it together. It's super fun. We got to play 3 games, so I beat the 3 new characters, Kratos, Big Daddy, and Drake. It is very Smash Brothers-esque in the sense of you're kind of just mashing buttons, but once you know the attack, it seems like a lot of the characters are very different. Big Daddy, completely slow, big, heavy, charge-up attacks. Drake, lots of guns. He was the most difficult to use, very technical character. Kratos just hammering on the buttons. He seemed a little overpowered. I kind of cleaned up shop with him, but overall it's a super, it lived up to all the expectations I had. It plays really well, it feels really good. It has a lot of cool quirks too, just like they really infused it with the Sony, all the fun of the different mascots, good sound, good, the stages are really cool. Like there's a buzz stage where they ask questions. It was like, which one of these was the final boss of Little Big Planet 2, and then you had to jump on the right platform, otherwise you got damaged. I think it's good for a wide range of players too. It's obviously not going to cater to the Street Fighter crowd, but in the sense that you don't die, so you can sit there and get beat up forever and then build up your super meter and end up winning at the very end. That kind of happened to me with Drake. I was really far behind, and then he has a super attack, which is a giant pillar falls down, so we got that at the very end to sort of take care of business at the end, where you're not able to but overall, it was super great first game to be playing here, and I'm super looking forward to it. It's got Vita cross-platform play, so we're going to probably play on the Vita a little later, see how that goes, but yeah, super good. I also got hands-on time with Devil May Cry, the new game from the enslaved Heavenly Sword people. It's a complete reboot of the series, and I actually really like it. I'm kind of a Devil May Cry fan. I preferred Bayonetta, and this game feels a little bit more like Bayonetta, just in the sense it's got a very crazy style and atmosphere, and the actual world really does, now that I'm thinking about it, look quite a bit like Bayonetta. There's this weird ghosting effect and kind of the way the world is collapsing, the buildings collapsing. They borrowed quite a bit from Bayonetta, but the combat's crazy. You have guns, you have sword, you have angelic weapons, you have heavenly weapons. There's some cool environmental traversal elements as well. But again, it's all about the combat, all about building those combos, and I felt like it was almost as crazy as Bayonetta. There's no twirling hair or losing your clothes, but you do have these humongous demon hammers, these crazy angel blades. It was a complete blast to play as well. I also saw Ni no Kuni over at the Sony booth, the RPG from the Miyazaki team or studio or whatever you want to call it. It seemed very traditional JRPG, but what I liked was there's almost a Pokemon system where you could either use your main guy to cast spells and attack, or you could throw out these little characters and balls, and it seemed like you could collect quite a bit of them. Very Pokemon-esque, like drop the Pokeball, and here comes this dude, and he's got different spells, different attacks. It was a little bit chaotic. I didn't really understand the battle system fully, but it's definitely a game that I'm putting on my hype list. I got my hands on a lot of different Vita games, from Metal Gear Solid HD to Super Monkey Ball Vita to Little King's Story 2 to Oddworld Stranger's Wrath HD. A whole slew of Vita games, and nothing really stood out. Jet Grind Radio, the graphics were very good. Little King Sword 2 actually looked really good. Metal Gear didn't look too bad. I just wasn't really blown away. I was much more into the new presence, and there really wasn't a whole lot brand new for Vita. It was a lot of rehashes or similar series. I think that's why I really enjoyed PlayStation Battle All-Stars the most from Sony today. Sure, it has characters you know and have played with before, but it's a brand new take, and the cross-platform play between Vita and PS3, like they had one person playing on Vita right next to a person playing on PS3, worked perfectly, worked seamlessly, worked really great. Super fun game. Can't wait till they reveal more of the roster. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Leave a comment and a like if you're having fun and think this is a very cool way for me to bring E3 to you. Until next time, though, guys and girls, have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate with this guy, or frozen lemonade with this guy. And until next time with this guy, we will see you all later. Oh, I checked out Nino Kuni. I checked out Nino. I checked out Nino. What's it called? Nino Kuni. I checked out Nino. I also quit.